Hello, I'm Genevieve Fontana and I'm your host for today. So, usually I just like to get right into whatever I'm talking about, but I want to start today off with a little bit of a joke. So, there's this guy named PETA, and he was reading a book called Animals. He didn't like it, so he put it down. So, we've all heard of PETA, you can't even act like you haven't, PETA, ethical treatment for animals. So there's been such an outrage for our heroes the animal kingdom, and PETA's everywhere. They're in farms, they're on Hollywood Boulevard with bloody mascot costumes. They're in bunny mills saving bunnies, and then killing them because there's nowhere for them to go. They're on your front porch stealing your dog. Oh, and they're in dairy farms and meat farms wearing leather to prove a point. So PETA, the most hypocritical animal protection service we've ever known. Mostly since, the founder, Ingrid Newkirk, has killed more animals than she's, saved. So here's just a heads up, Ingrid, because you will most likely be watching this. Unlike the goldfish you saved, George, we have a memory that lasts longer than just 5 seconds. It lasts a long time. So, when you think of animal protection services, you think of Superman with dog ears, or some lady on the Animal Planet with a net and a van and 5 other people saving animals from horrible conditions and then bringing them over to a better area, a better place where they're actually loved and cared for. Not some lady, some blonde lady, who looks like Lady Cassandra from the Doctor Who runs a cult of toxic vegans. Now, please don't get me wrong, there is nothing wrong with vegans who obsess over bean sprouts and tofu and bean burgers. Unless you're a PETA vegan, then that makes you a bigger problem than the dairy industry. Hey! Hold up, be quiet. Laugh, but don't not boo. Do not boo. Okay, PETA, do not come after me like you came after that sheriff deputy's dog in 2007. Do not come trying to steal my career away like you stole Maya from her owner's porch. I said what I said and I'm not taking it back because it's all facts. So, I want to make PETA extra mad because all their statistics are everywhere. PETA likes to claim that they save animals. And I'm not going to lie, they do save animals. They do save animals. If you call euthanizing and sending a lot of animals to heaven, saving, then yeah, they do save animals. But, you know what? Let's get into some numbers, shall we? So, in 2011, 760 dogs were impounded. 713 were euthanized. 19 of those were arranged to be adopted. Only 19. 36 of them were farmed or shipped out to other shelters. Now, that doesn't mean that the shelters weren't no-kill, because they most likely were, because most shelters are. So that killing number is probably way higher. Now, last time I checked, killing animals isn't saving animals, but if I was a dog in PETA's care, I wouldn't want to be there, so I would prefer to be euthanized immediately and efficiently. But PETA thinks that killing things is saving, and I haven't even gotten to cats yet. Those numbers are even higher from the same year. So these are gonna drive you crazy, okay? So they impounded 1,211 cats. They euthanized 1,198 because, saving animals and giving them a better life. They transferred 8 of those to different shelters, not necessarily no-kill. And the best part about this all, only 5 of those cats, a grand total of 5 of those, were actually adopted. They are really doing God's work. They are really doing God's work. So, from 1998 to 2019, 539 were killed, and only 3,000 Okay, only 3,488 of those animals from 1998, the second half of that year, to 2019 were actually adopted. I'm sorry. Now, that is just a lot. And that is just crazy. But not as crazy as PETA thinking that milk causes autism. Now, in my personal opinion, the Karens and PETA should team up. Because they both think that things like this and vaccines cause autism. But the Karens might get mad because PETA actually wears masks. Well, I'm Genevieve Fontana, and that is all the time I have for tonight. Remember, I'm here every night from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and I will see you all later.